there, savvy spenders and points enthusiasts. Welcome back to High Excess, where we dive into all things credit cards, rewards, money saving strategies, and financial insights. Today, we're delving into a hot topic that's making waves in the credit card world: the Credit Card Competition Act. Hold tight, because we're breaking down how this could potentially impact the credit card landscape, your hard earned rewards, and what you need to know. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you won't miss any of our valuable content. Now, let's uncover the truth behind the buzz. Alright, let's set the stage. Picture this: payment companies and retailers facing off in a metaphorical boxing ring, while us points enthusiasts find ourselves in the middle, eagerly awaiting the outcome. It's a showdown where the stakes are high and the implications could reach every corner of your wallet. Now, what's the primary goal behind this heavyweight legislation? It's to put a cap on those pesky credit card fees that have been weighing down retailers, big players like Walmart included. You see, when you make a purchase with your trusty credit card, the retailer often has to pay a fee to the credit card company. It's a small percentage, but it adds up fast. And guess who might be picking up the tab? That's right, it could trickle down to us, the consumers. So, what's the bill's main objective in this financial tug of war? It's like this. Imagine you're at a concert and the spotlight is on Visa and MasterCard, the headliners of the credit card world. They've been holding the stage for a while, and let's face it, they're pretty much a dynamic duo. But now, the Credit Card Competition Act wants to shake things up by introducing new players to the scene. The goal? To provide more options, more choices, and yes, more competition. This means that retailers like Walmart could potentially have alternatives beyond the Visa and MasterCard monopoly. The endgame: reducing those credit card fees that retailers have been contending with. Think of it as leveling the playing field and giving businesses more control over their costs. Now here's the twist. By cutting these fees, the hope is that retailers might be able to pass on these savings to consumers in the form of lower prices. It sounds like a win-win, right? Well, hold on to your wallet, because it's not all that straightforward. Credit card fees mechanics. Now, let's unravel the mechanics behind these credit card fees. Picture this. You stroll into your favorite store and make a purchase using your credit card. Behind the scenes, something interesting is happening. Retailers like the gears in the machine have to pay a fee, a slice of your transaction, to the credit card companies like Visa and MasterCard. These fees are usually a percentage of the purchase price, and they can add up, especially for larger retailers. It's like a toll booth on the highway of transactions. And guess what? These fees have a domino effect. You see, retailers have their own costs to cover, from rent to employee salaries, and these fees often get factored into the final price of the products you buy. So, that stylish gadget or that cozy sweater, the price you pay may include a portion that goes to covering these credit card fees. It's a hidden cost that consumers might not always realize. And this is where the Credit Card Competition Act steps onto the stage, aiming to shake up this fee structure and potentially reshape the whole consumer experience. Credit card rewards. Now, let's talk about a little something that's near and dear to many of our hearts: credit card rewards. As credit card users, we're not just swiping our way to purchases, we're also racking up those valuable points, earning cashback, enjoying purchase protection, and even relishing in fraud coverage. It's like the cherry on top of our financial decisions. But have you ever wondered where these rewards come from? Well, let's pull back the curtain. Remember those processing fees we just mentioned? Those small slices of transactions that retailers pay to credit card companies? Well, here's the magic. A portion of these fees fuels the rewards and benefits we enjoy as cardholders. So, while we're indulging in those points and cashback, merchants are essentially helping foot the bill. It's a symbiotic relationship that keeps the credit card rewards train rolling. But what happens if these fees change? Could it impact the rewards we've come to love and rely on? That's a question that's front and center as we delve deeper into the Credit Card Competition Act's potential consequences. Credit Card Competition Act. Alright, it's time to unveil the heart of the matter: the Credit Card Competition Act itself. This legislative proposal is designed to bring about some changes in the credit card landscape that could ripple through your financial decisions. So what's the scoop? First up, major credit card issuers, Those big names we often associate with rewards and benefits would be required to establish not one, but two networks. Picture it as a dynamic duo of payment pathways. One of these networks would be a premium option like Visa or MasterCard, the giants that have long dominated the credit card scene. The twist? The second network would be a challenger, an alternative that could potentially introduce more competitive pricing and options. Now, let's talk merchant empowerment. The Act aims to give retailers a say in the matter. Merchants, like the captain of their own financial ship, would have the power to choose the network with the lower fees. It's a bit like picking the faster route on your GPS, but in this case, it's the route that keeps more of their hard earned profits intact. Imagine a world where businesses can navigate their finances more strategically, potentially leading to a win win for both them and you, the consumer. But here's a twist within the twist. Payment processors, the middlemen that facilitate these transactions, would face restrictions. No more post facto penalties or strong arming merchants after the deal is done. It's like creating a fairer playing field where everyone has a shot at a more transparent financial exchange. Now, before we journey further into the realm of potential outcomes, make sure to give that thumbs up and consider subscribing if you're finding this insight valuable. We're just getting started on decoding the Credit Card Competition Act and what it means for your wallet. Impacts on different banks. Now, let's dive into the realm of banks and how this legislation might shuffle the deck. The Credit Card Competition Act casts its net over banks with assets exceeding a whopping $100 billion. That's where the spotlight shines, potentially causing some shifts in partnerships, strategies, and even the way they charge fees. For the big players in the banking arena, like those financial behemoths with assets over $100 billion, they might have a ticket to ride. Many of them could potentially cozy up to American Express, building partnerships that work to their advantage. It's like forming alliances in a high stakes game where the goal is to remain competitive while keeping consumers' interests in mind. On the flip side, the smaller banks, the ones you might not hear about as often, might find themselves navigating uncharted waters. They could need to scout new partnerships, potentially seeking out alternatives beyond the traditional giants like Visa and MasterCard. And here's where it gets interesting. These shifts might bring about changes in the rewards landscape. Smaller banks striving to stay afloat in this evolving sea might need to adjust their offerings, and that could translate to adjustments in the rewards you've come to enjoy. But let's hold on to hope, shall we? As the tides of change roll in, they might also bring innovation and creativity to the forefront. New alliances could pave the way for exciting opportunities where banks strive to outdo one another in offering enticing rewards and benefits to their customers. And who knows? These shifts might just lead to a more personalized, tailored rewards experience where your financial choices are rewarded in even more meaningful ways. So, as we ride the currents of change, remember that while the landscape of credit card rewards might shift, it's not necessarily all doom and gloom. There's a chance for innovation, new alliances, and hopefully a balance that keeps both businesses and consumers sailing smoothly. All right, now that we've dissected the Credit Card Competition Act and explored its potential implications, let's take a closer look at what might lie ahead. Brace yourselves because the waters ahead might be a bit turbulent. In the short term, as this legislation makes its mark, we might see some ripples across the rewards landscape. Imagine this. Rewards and introductory bonuses, especially those tied to no annual fee credit cards, could experience a bit of a shakeup. It's like a roller coaster ride where the dips might be noticeable. The changes could be more pronounced here as credit card issuers grapple with the shifting tides and strive to find their footing. But fear not, for it's important to remember that the storm doesn't last forever. As the dust settles and the industry adapts to the new dynamics, the situation might start to normalize. In the long term, we could witness a landscape where rewards remain a cherished part of the credit card experience. While there might be some reduction in rewards, it's all about finding that delicate balance between sustainable business models and rewarding consumer loyalty. So, if you're a seasoned points enthusiast or someone who's just started dipping their toes into the credit card world, there's still plenty to look forward to. As the winds of change blow through, remember that this could lead to a new era of innovation, creativity, and tailored rewards that make your financial decisions even more rewarding. Impact on retailers and consumers. Now, let's delve into the world of retailers and consumers and how this legislation might sway the economic currents. Picture this: as credit card fees potentially find themselves on a diet, you might assume that retailers would lower their prices to reflect the change. But, like most things in the financial world, it's not quite that straightforward. While the Credit Card Competition Act aims to reduce those fees, it doesn't necessarily guarantee that retailers will eagerly slash their prices. You see, there's more at play here than meets the eye. Retailers, like any business, are driven by the pursuit of shareholder value. And while consumers might be hoping for significant price reductions, the truth is that the focus on keeping shareholders happy might dampen the enthusiasm for passing on all the savings. Imagine it as a puzzle where pieces of the financial puzzle need to fit together in a delicate equilibrium. Sure, there might be some adjustments, but it's unlikely to result in a dramatic drop in prices that consumers might be hoping for. The dynamics are intricate, and the effects of such changes are complex. So, as we chart these uncharted waters, consumers might not see substantial benefits in terms of lower prices as a direct result of reduced credit card fees. The financial landscape is a delicate dance where the interplay of various factors determines the outcome. It's a reminder that while change is afoot, the ultimate impact might not always translate into immediate and drastic price shifts. Points existence and value. Now, let's tackle the question on many minds: the fate of those beloved points and rewards. Rest assured, points and rewards are unlikely to vanish into thin air. Why, you ask? Well, it's all about the infrastructure that's already in place. The credit card rewards ecosystem is a well established framework that's deeply woven into the fabric of financial transactions. Think of it like a complex web of financial engineering. From airlines to hotels to merchandise, these rewards programs are deeply integrated into the way credit cards function. They're a part of what makes using credit cards enticing, rewarding, and often irresistible. So, even in the face of change, it's unlikely that points will bid us a permanent farewell. However, here's where the plot thickens. While points and rewards might not disappear, their earning rates could potentially take a hit. Think of it as a slower conveyor belt. The rewards accumulation might not be as swift and generous as we're accustomed to. The Credit Card Competition Act might lead to a scenario where the rates at which you accumulate rewards start to taper off. It's like a well oiled machine slowing down a tad. So, while the points themselves will likely stick around, the road to reaping those rewards might become a bit longer. The landscape might undergo some changes, but with a strategic approach, there's still plenty of value to be had in the world of credit card rewards. Recommendations for consumers. Now that we've navigated the depths of Credit Card Competition Act and its potential implications, it's time to talk strategy. If you're someone who enjoys reaping the benefits of credit card rewards, then who doesn't? There are a few recommendations to consider as we sail towards the horizon of change. Firstly, if you've been eyeing a particular credit card or contemplating applying for one, now might be the perfect time to take the plunge. As the winds of change start to blow, it's wise to secure those rewards and introductory bonuses while they're still at their prime. After all, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, and those rewards could make your financial journey all the more rewarding. Remember, the world of credit card rewards might be evolving, but with a little strategic planning and a touch of insider knowledge, you can still make your financial decisions work to your advantage. So, seize the day, apply for those cards, and embrace the journey towards financial rewards that matter to you. As we wrap up this exploration of the Credit Card Competition Act and its potential impact on credit card rewards, it's clear that the financial seas are undergoing some changes. The waves of competition are crashing against the shores of established norms, bringing both challenges and opportunities. While the future might hold adjustments to the rewards landscape, the essence of credit card rewards remains intact. Points and benefits might see some tweaks, but the core idea of being rewarded for your financial choices endures. And that's where we, High Access, come in. Our mission is to be your compass in the sea of financial possibilities. We'll be right here, unraveling the complexities, sharing insights, and guiding you towards making choices that align with your goals. So, whether you're a seasoned points enthusiast or someone just starting their credit card journey, remember that knowledge is your ally. The Credit Card Competition Act is a testament to the ever evolving nature of the financial world. Change can be daunting, but it can also be an opportunity for growth, innovation, and recalibration. So stay tuned, stay informed, and join us as we navigate these uncharted waters together. And with that, we reach the end of our journey through the potential impact of the Credit Card Competition Act on credit card rewards. We have navigated the twists and turns, unraveling the complexities that lie ahead. But remember, change is a part of life, and in the world of finance, it's no different. Here at High Access, our mission is to be your guiding light as you navigate these financial waters. Whether you're seeking the best rewards, looking to maximize your credit card benefits, or simply wanting to understand the intricate dance of the financial world, we're here to accompany you every step of the way. If you found this exploration enlightening, be sure to hit that thumbs up button and consider subscribing to our channel. That way, you won't miss out on our future insights, discussions, and strategies to help you make the most of your financial decisions. So, as you set sail into the currents of change, remember that High Access is your partner in the world of credit cards, rewards, and financial success. Until our paths cross again, stay curious, stay informed, and keep charting your course towards a brighter financial future.